thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been... And here we are in the knockout round of the NBA Cup. It's the Western Conference quarterfinals.
And this should be a playoff-like atmosphere. I wouldn't be surprised to see the coaches play with some matchups and even shorten their rotations.
And here we are in the quarterfinals. MP's very pleased to be here, but he knows the job is not done yet.
Oh, yeah, and MP wants it all. From the start of this competition, he told us he is all in on winning this thing, and he's 3 wins away from reaching that goal.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Fontecchio. Derek Lively is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Puffkin in at point guard. Here's MP. The Mavericks making the shot. It's up a 3, and another 3 for Houston.
Hitting threes, so crucial. MP providing great spacing there.
Here's Puffkin, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And stolen by MP. This one for 3, drains the three-pointer. Nash has got 12 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's MP. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. 2 on the clock. And it's Green, missing.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Lively. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Whitmore. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Rockets leading by 14. On the court for Dallas here in the second, they've got Kyrie Irving. Smith is out there with Wilson, and there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Book Knight in at the 2, and stolen by Irving. Fast break, Dallas. A pull-up. Bank shot, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And here's Cunningham following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Nash kicks to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. Smith for 3, and it's Irving with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 14. Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards, but man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season, and a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And here's MP for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against Indiana was terrific. He scored an incredible number of points, and his glass work resulted in a season-high rebound total for him as well. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And it's the Rockets with the ball after the Mavericks pick up 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Thompson.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Fontecchio. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Nash. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, here is Irving. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Buffkin. His 3-pointers off the mark. MP inside. Pass to Thompson. Back to Nash. And Thompson kicks to Nash. Over in the corner, Green. Shoots over Bridges. Green, no luck.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
To the middle. It's tipped. And finished off by Lively.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Mavericks trail by 15. Outside Irving. Green with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Fires from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Buffkin. Dallas again missing. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Boosted on top, running away with it. And will return shortly.
The Mavericks, 29.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. This story.
A key part of this one, their bench production. Those guys can heat it up in a hurry. Give the starters a little rest.
Taking a peek now. And that's a halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that
first half set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Jalen Green is out there with Nash, and it's Whitmore in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Here's Buffkin. Following the basket by MP.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Smith kicks it over to Nash. Three-pointer. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Good on the triple.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
So we see
the unmistakable greeting to Las Vegas. Just a stone's throw away. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
I gotta say, guys, watching MP's success so far in his NBA Cup quest this season has been nothing short of remarkable. He's done exactly what he set out to do. Win the games, lead his team, execute both offensively and defensively. It's been quite impressive.
Yeah, I mean, when you make it this far, it is not by accident. Calculated adjustments both for MP and the team, in general, attacking defenses, strategizing how to mix up their defensive looks, and optimize matchups. I love the spectacle around MP. He's good entertainment, and I think great for the NBA as a whole. It's definitely a star-fueled league.
And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Tyler Hero, Robert Williams out there with Connect. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Sampson in at the point guard position. Now here's MP, coming off a 31-point game. Launches it, and Houston another 3.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Connect. Nails the wide-open jumper.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Connect. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Here's Nash. And MP throws it down hard.
You gotta love MP's creativity. It's so fun watching him throw it down like this.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant. And And we've got 28 seconds left in the opening quarter. From downtown, and MP with a basket on the assist from Green. Nash has got 11 points. Here's Hero, and that one's long.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Nash misses. 1 second left. He's off on that one. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big... We're just 3 quarters away from finding out who will advance to the NBA Cup championship game. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Houston.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They got Bones Highland. He's out there with Tyler Hero. James is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Patterson in at the power forward position.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
And here's MP from outside. MP making the long-range connection.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Highland misses.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? To the left side wing. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 from Houston.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Highland from the arc. Nails it from 3. Highland's got 6 points.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Here's Nash. There's the triple. Oh, MP, his own 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Up top, Highland. He has 6. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Houston. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Griffin, he's checked in for Samuels. Connect's checked in for Los Angeles. Sampson comes in for Highland. Here's Sampson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. So for the Rockets, Alper and Şengün's checked in for Duran, and it's Smith in for Whitmore. And the Lakers making a change here. And it's Davis penetrating. Şengün with a steal. Griffin finds MP. From behind the arc. And it's Connect with a rebound. Lakers trail by 17. Knocks it loose. Pass to Sampson. Back to Hero. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Şengün.
You love this intensity from Hero. I mean, he's willing to get physical there inside.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Nash misses. Lakers trail by 18. Sampson passes to Hero. The three is up. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. And MP with a basket on the assist from Green. Nash has got 25 points in the game. For Los Angeles, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Şengün against Davis. Davis a screen. 6 on the shot clock.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
To the left wing. Pass to Davis. Looking to win the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
MP outside. From deep. Can't get it to go. 9 for 14 now. And here's Hero. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. First one falls for him. And Houston making a change here. That one misses. MP outside. Gets it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's Houston running away with this one. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, everybody.
Look, guys, anything can happen in a game like this, and we've already seen this kind of hype. You know, we know what it brings. I wouldn't go so far.
As we move on, let's get a look at... That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we welcome you once again for the second half of play here at the NBA Cup semifinals. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. MP is out there with Amin Thompson, and it's Whitmore in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. His shot is good. MP's got 30 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. And here we are, the end of the line, the Cup Championship. Craig, what's the mindset like for these players right now?
You treat this like a closeout game in the postseason. No distractions, no messing around. Leave it all out on the floor, and you hope to raise a trophy at the end of the night.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Collins is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Grady Dick. Then it's Walter. And it's Wallace in at the point. Now here's Nash. Puts up a three. Walter pulls it in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Pass to Smith. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And with all his length, Smith can cover lots of ground on the break.
And here is Wallace. Toronto working the ball around now. Shot by Collins, no good.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Thompson finds MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 8 points for Nash.
On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
And stolen by Nash. Shoots it. Walter pulls it in.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Barnes. Last time out he had 13 points. Just 5 on the clock. Walter can't get it to go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a...
Rockets leading by 12. Whitmore is out there with Griffin. Then it's MP. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Green in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Nash against Ball. Pass to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, big man Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Here's Furphy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP outside. Here's Duren. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Barnes. No good again that time.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Rockets making a switch here. Smith is checked in. John Collins, he's checked in for Toronto. Cason Wallace comes in for Ball. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Wallace. And again, Toronto no luck.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Okay, time for an injury report. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Grady Dick's doing. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Raptors head athletic trainer. From what he saw, it seems to be a strain in his lower back, and that is never good news. Unfortunately, they've ruled him out for tonight and likely for the foreseeable future. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Toronto's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Barrett. Rockets with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Houston making some changes. Şengün comes in for Duren, and it's Cunningham in for Cam Whitmore. And the Raptors also making a change. Walters checked in. Buries the long-range jumper. Walters got 5 now.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And here's Nash outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And now it's up to 25 points for MP. Pass to Walter. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the dunk by MP.
Well, look, the defense has got to try a different plan on MP. Because what they're doing now, it's clearly not working.
Toronto working the ball around now. Walter can't get it to go. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Nash's shot is in.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And it's Wallace penetrating. Pass to Walter. For 3, Bonner. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And an NBA Finals rematch tonight, and they're the defending champs. Certainly feeling confident. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Wallace with a screen for Barnes. And again, Toronto no luck.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Good on the shot. 31 points for MP.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Rockets ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man, it's a hot dog.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Houston Rockets.
I could say I've been...
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. off here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
And the basket by Nash.
Love the rise and fire approach. Demonstrates how confident MP is.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. MP is out there with Jalen Green. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward position.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Hey, Brian. This is a highly anticipated matchup between two MVP hopefuls, and MP knows they've got their hands full with Wembanyama. He told me, quote, the things he does at his size are unbelievable. If you guys have watched him, everyone knows that Victor is a problem.
He certainly is. Although MP presents his share of problems as well, Allie. Here's Knox. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama with it. Here's Knox. The three is up. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Outside Whitmore. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Red hot so far. 4 for 4. Cooking with gas. Couldn't draw it up any better.
To the wing, right side. Here's Knox. And the three off target. The Rockets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And the basket by Nash.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss. The way they're knocking these shots down, boy, everything's pure.
Knox the pass to Sohan. Here's Castle. Picked up by Sohan. Releases. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference, MP.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
San Antonio with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Here's Knox.
It looks like they're sleepwalking through the first quarter.
Yeah, it's been a cold start, no doubt, but they've got to find a way to put some points on the board.
From deep, MP. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Takes a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Hey, Brian. Things are happening for Detroit in the Pistons front office as we get closer to the trade deadline. They've landed De'Aaron Fox in a massive move that'll have huge implications moving forward, adding a whole new element just in terms of Fox's speed and skill on the floor. Whatever defensive plans opponents might have had for him in the past, they'll need to throw him out and start over.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us informed. Much appreciated, as always.
Boy, this team needs to keep getting the rock to MP. He's been feeling it all night.
The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And all around the rim that time before dropping. MP's got 18 points in the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
They can't stop the run with that one.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Wing shot on the way, and the Rockets tack on 2 more.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
From the wing, and the jumper falls for him. MP's got 22.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Rockets on top. And so far, Rockets making a switch here. MP's checked in. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got Duren. Amen Thompson out there with Whitmore. Then it's MP, and it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
Pass to Nash. The 3-ball. Rebound by San Antonio. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He dropped 48 points, and he was spectacular on the boards, grabbing a season high in rebounds. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Sohan's checked in for Baldwin, and Castle subbed in for George. Alperen Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Vassell. Sohan, right side. Wembanyama screen. Just 5 to shoot. Sohan, pass to Wembanyama. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win. He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Trailing by 10. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Knox comes in for Hardy. And a change for the Rockets. Green is checked in. Şengün with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. And here's MP from outside. MP leaking out and executing.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Knox. And that one is stuffed right through.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
To the right side, here's Knox. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Knox. Misses from close range.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And he gets the bucket.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And a change for the Rockets. Smith, he's checked in for Thompson. Vassell passes to Johnson. To the wing on the left. Vassell outside. Pass to Knox. And a nice finish on the layup. Knox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
36 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Knocks down the long J. Knox has got 17.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
And the basket is good. And the Rockets lead by 18.
What a great look by MP. He just finds a way to deliver.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul. So it's the Houston Rockets feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game review.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Now let's change gear. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then it's Keldon Johnson. Then there's Castle. And it's Knox in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Johnson. Here's Knox, covered by MP. Wembanyama, screen on MP. And it's Knox missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
A nice shot by Smith.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Here's Knox. 19 points in the game.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
A nice shot by MP.
getting buckets at a critical time. Just give them the ball and let them go to work.
And so it's the Rockets taking